Facebook friends and family. How are you guys doing today? I hope that everyone is doing wonderful and swell per usual on this good Saturday afternoon. It is August the 30th, 2025, and it is currently 1:48 p.m. here in Detroit, Michigan. I'm up. I'm in the midst of doing everything I said I was going to do. I got my clothes separated. The kids done washed the dishes. We done started cleaning up the bathroom. I got a load of clothes in the washing machine. Mally's getting ready to get in the shower. Mari, you could be starting to take down your hair. I'm about to go to the store and get me a leaf.
Can I come?
No, you cannot. And then when I'm done doing all that, I'll get in the shower. However, I haven't really listened to no tarot. And let me just jot this down in my digital diary. I'm not subscribed to any tarot readers except I think like 3. Let me go to my subscriptions. Most of the people that I'm subscribed to are like rappers or something. Let me show y'all my subscription. My subscriptions. As you can see, Boss Man D-Lo is at the top of the list. Chris Josh, Divine Angelic Goddess, Empowerment Lawyer, Chosen Ones, Heaven Sent, which she haven't made a video in a minute. Icewear Vezo, Judas Sketch, Lil Baby, Lord Draco, Loving God Wins, Lil Tyler, Maxwell. Damn, could you back up? Momentum Mode, Moneybag Yo, Sada Baby, Skilla Baby, Tamala Man, Taylor House Publishing, The Official Glorilla, Tiffany, True Key, and YouTube Movies. So as you can see, I'm not subscribed to any tarot readers except like 4 or 5 or whatever. So if tarot pops up on my timeline, and when I be saying that it be tarot and stuff, that automatically pops up on my YouTube timeline, I don't go looking for people's messages. They just pop the fuck up, as you can see. And most of the time, I listen to Joker speeches and music. So you can see what my timeline looks like.
Joker, Mama.
However, she pops up on my timeline a lot. The Essential Healer, Starseed, but I'm not subscribed to her channel. So she just pops up. As well as a lot of tarot readers. So I don't go looking for messages or looking for tarot readings or anything like that. They just pop up on my timeline. But as you can see, most of them are Joker speeches and things like that because that's what I like to listen to. So, anywho, I happen to be listening to one of the readings that popped up on my timeline, and it came from Loving God Wins, one of her channels or whatever, which I'm only subscribed to one of her pages. She has multiple. So sometimes her other channels, they'll pop up on my timeline or whatever. But I don't go looking for people's channels or anything. They just pop up. I'm subscribed to Tiff because that's one of my favorite readers or whatever. I like her personality and her spirit and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That was my whole subscription list right there. You can see it's mostly rappers. But anyway, I was listening to The Essential Healer. One of her readings had popped up on my timeline as I was listening to YouTube this morning. And she was talking about a stripper person, or there's a stripper named Jay that's a Virgo. And that just reminds me of Jasmine Courtney Taylor, the crack whore that used to be coming here all the time. Or whatever, and still do from time to time. I said that bitch probably be hiding in the attic and shit, in the basements. But anyway, she was saying like it was a stripper whose name starts with the J, and she's a Virgo, and Jasmine is a Virgo and stuff too. So that is so funny. I shared that reading this morning or whatever, and they was talking about a dirty Aquarius that worked with dirty cops or whatever, and I know a dirty cop. I know a dirty male Aquarius who be working with dirty cops too. And then she was talking about somebody named Johnny who stole a house and everything like that. And it's just so funny. and somebody named Tiffany. And it's just so funny how Tiffany, Johnny, Deshaun, Jasmine, and all them motherfuckers just came out in that reading and shit like that. And I shared it, and it's just so funny to me because I'm not crazy. I be talking about it all the time. And everybody know what Jasmine I be talking about when I be talking about the crack whore that be running in and out. And the bathroom bandits and shit like Danielle and shit who like to come to my brother's house. And you know, and his friend Kylie or whatever the fuck that bitch name is, who brought her stupid ass in here yesterday talking about the dogs was barking and shit. And Denzel be pissing me off too. The dogs bark at your friends when they come in the house because dogs read energy. And they can tell that them bitches ain't no motherfucking good. The bathroom bandits and shit who always need to come and use a comb or some shit or come use our motherfucking bathroom like they don't got a motherfucking house of their own and shit like that. The dogs got more common sense. That's why they be barking at them hoes. And most people don't go to people's house fucking with their dogs and shit. Or shut up, dog. Shut up, little ass dogs. Like, you stupid ass bitch. You don't go to people's houses telling they dogs to shut up because the purpose of dogs is to protect people's houses and things like that. Hence, that's why they bark. Dumb motherfuckers. But Loving God Wins was talking about if people needed help and reaching out to mental hotlines and suicide lines and shit like that. I'm so glad I got my digital diary because I don't need none of that fake ass, phony ass shit. Neither do I be need to email people and sit and talk to them either when I can talk to my digital diary and expose this shit like I've been doing. And it makes me feel a lot better. Just like when people pay their little psychiatrists and shit to do. And suicide hotlines and all that type of shit. But yes, I ain't finished listening to that reading from Loving God Wins or whatever. But I feel that she's connected to a lot of people that I know. So that's so funny to me. However, the Essential Healer or whatever, I finished her reading and it was very relatable this morning. Because she was talking about a crack coat stripping ass bitch who be working with dirty cops or whatever with the initial J. And that just reminds me of Jasmine Courtney Taylor. I'm sorry, not motherfucking sorry. And yesterday or the day before, whichever one of those days, I decided to walk my granddog to the store. Because they're house dogs. I don't really take them on walks, especially since when I was trying to take them on walks and stuff, I noticed that it was a problem or whatever. But I took him to the store when I walked to the store the other day, and this young guy had rolled up on a scooter. He was on the back of a scooter with another young boy looking like a fag, if you ask me. But the boy, he started barking at my granddog, like just barking at him for no reason, causing him to continue to bark, right? And as I was looking at the boy, I'm like, I know this little teenage little boy from somewhere. He is Black's nephew or Black cousin's nephew or whatever. And you know, Black cousin live right here around the corner on Schoolcraft in Wyoming. Like, he 96 in Wyoming or whatever, right here off the freeway. And that's who the little boy was. The little boy who supposedly had broken the house and stole all the shit and shit like that. That's who that little boy was, who was barking at my granddog and acting like he wanted a problem or whatever. And I had said, I'm like, I should let him loose on your ass. And the whole time when I said it and I looked him in his face, I was wondering, where did I know this little boy from? That's Black people. But I said that Black people, and Black is from Alabama, and so is my brother's family. From my brother's side of his daddy's side of the family is from Alabama too. And the very first time that Black took me to his cousin's house and I looked at his cousin, I said, you look like my brother's daddy's brothers and shit. And I was telling Black, I'm like, you probably related to my brother's side of the family or whatever. And this all goes into families working together. From my family, from New Jersey, from my brother family to Alabama, from my family, from Georgia, from Michigan, and it all goes hand in hand. And I've been saying this shit for so long, like I've been solved my case a long time ago when I first gave it to the feds. I solved it. So I never needed like tarot or anything to help me solve the case, because if the feds would actually be honest, they could tell you I gave them all the information that they needed to solve my case when I wrote them, down to the names and everything. And if you've been watching my videos for the last 3, 4, 5 years, I've been giving the names of everybody who can go to jail for stealing my money and shit. And speaking of, I got a piece of mail from the child support office today, and you see it's taped up. Like, you can see this tape And it was like the corner of it was open already. Like people just be reading my mail and shit. But anyway, all of this stuff is going to come to an end. Like everything is going to be being wrapped up or whatever, and people going to realize how crazy I am not, and how I've been telling the truth, and how I really solve cases around this bitch. For real. Mine and other people's. But I'm hearing, hold on, help is on the way. But anyway, these crooked cops, crooked judges, crooked lawyers and shit like that, they about to be exposed. Everybody is getting exposed. Everybody is getting exposed. Everybody is getting exposed.
But you are
Now this say I gotta go to have a virtual court date with friend of the court or whatever for a show cause hearing. Look, bitches, y'all can see I don't get no motherfucking child support. Y'all can see that based off of the motherfucking letter that y'all sent me. So I don't know what motherfucking show cause hearing y'all need to have, but I'm gonna be at that bitch in motherfucking attendance. And hopefully we don't have no problems. You know, everything be Zoom court, too. That'd be a problem, too. That's why motherfuckers be showing up to court as other people and stuff stealing. Y'all should have been learned that from 36th District by now. But I'm going to come to this little Zoom court meeting or whatever. And I better not have no motherfucking problems. And I better not hear no bullshit that I don't want to fucking hear.
Wow, my fan is cold.
But let me get back to my duties that I was doing. I could probably put my next load of clothes into the washing machine by now or whatever.
Bye, Facebook friend family. Bye.
Put my baby in the shower when Amir gets done lining himself up or whatever he's doing in there.
Bye. Everyone, bye.
But yeah.
Everyone, bye.
But Loving God Wins. I know she watch my channel and stuff too, because I could tell the tarot readers that watch my channel because they always be talking about something that I was talking about. Like I was talking about this morning when I made my video at like 1 something in the morning, and I was talking about how I was super bloated because I'm really like lactose intolerant, but I ate some ice cream as well as some cereal and all that good stuff yesterday. Along with, like, I had some hot dogs, I had some salad, I had a lot of different things or whatever, and all mixed together. I knew it was going to cause my stomach to be fucked up or whatnot. So I was talking about that in my video this morning, and she was talking about that in her video too. It's like somebody being bloated or needed to drink a lot of water and stuff like that. But I drink plenty of water. I was just, me and milk and dairy and stuff don't really get along like that. So me or my kids, but we like it. Like, who doesn't like ice cream and shit like that? So yeah, that was just funny to me how people tend to talk about the things that I talk about in my videos.
Mommy, this is what I be talking about. This red, black sauce.
So how is in some of the packs but not all of them?
They not. I got these from when we was at Anthony's house.
Oh, but yeah. Speaking of piggybacking back off of what I said already and being bloated and stuff, my stomach has went down a lot since I made the video last night or whatever, because I had hella gas. Since people be all up in my business, I'm talking about hella gas last night. Like, but it was from the it was from the ice cream and the cereal and all the stuff like that. So my stomach has went down a lot since last night. But baby, I knew it was going to be bloated once I ate the cereal and the ice cream back to back. But again, it just be so funny how people be in my business. However, let me get back to washing the clothes and stuff. As you can see, started separating and things like that.
Sit
And shit, we drink our water because I had 3 cases of water. We down to 1 case now. And we haven't even been eating unhealthy. We pretty much been eating healthy at that. Could you get the fuck back? We pretty much been eating healthy at that. Drinking cranberry juices, orange juices and things. We haven't even really been going to the store to get no snacks or nothing. So I'm very proud of us or whatnot. But yeah, things will get better in due time. In due time. In due time. Y'all need to yeah. Y'all need to make my baby daddy pay this whole past due balance amount so I can buy a car and I can transport my kids to and from school and work and everywhere else that they gotta be, and then I can be working and stuff, making my own money, and we wouldn't be having to deal with arrears like this where people don't give a fuck to pay their child support and shit. Ever. Mind you, the child support payment that we had originally started off at $75 a month for all 4 kids. Then I tried to help and say, hey, you should get DNA tests for all your kids. That way you can only be paying child support for the ones that really belong to you. But since the government and shit is so crooked and they wanted to help steal money and shit, they didn't want to give DNA tests for all of my kids. But I know what the fuck is going on in the courthouses and shit. When it comes to stolen inheritance, child support, social security, and all that type of shit. I'm not confused. I don't gotta be in session to know what the fuck is going on. That's why I'm tapped in. So yeah. Anyway, y'all have a good day out here in these Detroit streets. I got shit to do.
Bye. Bye, guys. Bye.